and it is actually Christmas pudding bedding. Look at that print. You read the title of this video right. We are starting to prepare for Christmas. I'm not completely crazy. I understand that it's not been Halloween yet, but I do think there are a lot of positives to getting organised for Christmas nice and early. I actually went out this morning and started my Christmas shopping. I've been looking for presents, but also just some little bits myself. And there is a reason why I'm doing it so early. The first one is, I do find with Christmas, especially with decorations or theme stuff, that it is better to get it earlier. A lot of the good stuff actually goes before November or early into November. I remember a couple of years back I waited until the end of November to get some like Christmas tree decorations and some other bits, and I'd seen loads of them back in October, but I had been like, it's too early. And then when I went back to get them, they'd all gone. Like, it felt like they were ready to clear out the Christmas stuff. So I thought I'm going to get started nice and early this year. I've got some bits for myself, and I also started some present shopping as well. So I'm going to show you what I got first of all, because I'm so excited. I've got some candles on in the background. They're gingerbread candles, so we're in with the Christmas vibe. And I've put a little nice Christmas background on with a little crackling fireplace. There is still a pumpkin there because I am still like on the autumn vibe with some stuff, but I just thought I would get started on the Christmas stuff. So let's get into it because I'm so excited. The first thing that I actually picked up, which I didn't the first time I saw it, then when I went back for it, it had gone and I was devastated. And that's when you know that you really want something. When you don't get it the first time and you leave the shop and you regret it. And then I actually went back into Asda again and they had it. So I was like, I'm getting it. I am not letting this go again. And it is actually Christmas pudding bedding. Oh, so cute. So these are actually the pillowcases. And I put a proper picture on the screen of what it looks like. But look at that print. I'm so excited. You know what? It's such good quality as well. So this is the print that's on the bedding, and it is the softest bedding and probably the best quality bedding I've ever had. Like, I'm really excited about putting this on my bed. So I've picked this up from Asda. £19 for the double. The single was 16, and I think the king size was 22 or 23. 100% worth it. I would probably be prepared to pay double for this kind of quality. Like, it feels really nice. It's really thick. So I got the quilt, and you get 2 pillowcases with it, so that's £19. But then usually I do have white bedding. I always have just a plain simple white bedding, but this year I was like, do you know what, I want to make it nice and cozy in the bedroom, so that's what I'm going to do. So I picked up a bottom sheet as well from Asda. So I have washed these. To be honest, this one could probably do with a bit of an iron, the bottom sheet, but this quilt doesn't need an iron. It's like such good quality, so it just doesn't need it. But I thought these two together went really well. I actually nearly got a bottom sheet that's close to this colour here, but then my boyfriend pointed out that like they're going to be really similar, and then he saw this and he was like, these two go together really nice. I'm like, they do. So very proud of him for making that decision. Actually, I am buzzing about this bedding. Like, I just can't actually wait to get it on. They did also have a Christmas pudding cushion, but it was £16, and I'm like, I don't feel like I can pay £19 for bedding and then £16 for a cushion, like just like this big, like a cushion. Did feel good quality, but I just feel like it was very expensive, so I didn't get that. They did have one in Primark actually today for £8, and I didn't get it, and I'm kind of regretting it now because I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get another one of them. But if I go back out again and I see it again, then I'll get it. But it's just like a nice little added extra, isn't it? Also went into TK Maxx today, and they actually had so many good gifts. Like, I feel like TK Maxx have never really given a chance for presents and stuff for Christmas, but they had so many different things. One of the things in this bag I'm not going to be able to show you because it's a present for somebody who watches my videos, and I feel like as soon as they see it, they'll know that it's for them. But I am going to show you some videos of what I actually found in TK Maxx, because I did do a little video to do like a TikTok of it, because I was actually really impressed with the amount of things that they actually had in. So they had a whole section dedicated to things like games, quizzes, gifts, like just all different things. Like they even had like a family bingo thing for £12.99 with like a spinny thing where like the balls go around, and I was like, that's such a good present in my eyes for like a family, because it's something that everyone can enjoy. They also had tons and tons of quizzes. They had like whodunit type things. They had trivia, which I also picked up. So my mum is actually going to give me this for Christmas. I actually bought it. She's going to give me the money back because I said I feel like I really wanted it, but I feel like it's sad to buy it for myself. So it's actually a Harry Potter Hogwarts trivia quiz. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need this. And it was £2.99. It was reduced from £4.99 the RRP. So I was like, do you know what? I really want this, but I feel like I can't get it for myself. So I messaged Mum. I was like, look, I've seen this. Should I pick it up? And you can give it to me as one of my Christmas presents, because she's been asking me for ideas. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So picked that up. If you know any Harry Potter fans, I feel like this is a great little wrap up. They also had in TK Maxx the best jewellery section. So I actually love like getting jewellery as a present. Like, it's not obviously not like fine jewellery like solid gold or anything, but it's like gold plated or sterling silver. And they had so many different necklaces, rings, bracelet, earrings, all in really nice boxes. And some of them look so expensive. Like, I think if you were to get them online, you'd probably pay 40-50 quid for that type of thing. Whereas these were all between £10 and £15, and I just thought they would make such a good present. I spent quite a long time actually looking at some, and I kind of wish that I hadn't ordered something online now that I already have, because I would have just got them from there. But they had so many different things. I'm going to go back and have a proper look at some point. I had been walking around today for like 3 hours, so I was kind of like, you know, when you're just like, oh, like this is going to take a little bit more, like for me to be able to make a decision, and I felt like I couldn't make it there and then. Also, on the way home, went into Sainsbury's because I don't know if you've seen them on TikTok, but they have a pair of pyjamas that I absolutely fell in love with. Like, I was like, I need these pyjamas in my life. I wish they was folded up in the wrapper, but I actually tried them on in Sainsbury's because they had fitting rooms there, and I wasn't sure what size to get, but look at that print. They're called, I think they're called, I'll put it on the screen because they are sold out online unfortunately, but they're called something like the Christmas Ski Lodge or Ski Scene pyjamas, right? Look at that print. So we've got the pants for them, and then the top is like a long sleeve button up top. I'll see if I can get the picture of them on, to be honest. Oh, actually I tried them on. I took a little video in the shop, so I'll put that up. But yeah, so this is the little top that goes with it. I just think, how pretty is that print? Like, I feel like they look really expensive. So these are supposed to be £18, but Sainsbury's do actually have 25% off all clothing at the minute. I don't know if it'll still be on by the time this video goes up. Maybe it'd be worth popping into your local Sainsbury's to have a look. They were supposed to be £18 full price. I got them £13.50, but to be honest, I would pay £18 for this pair of pyjamas. The quality is really, really nice, and I feel like, I don't actually think White Company sell anything like this, but I feel like they are giving me White Company vibes. Like, they're definitely worth it. Like I said, I would be more than happy to pay £18 for this pair of pyjamas, so I would definitely recommend nipping into your local Sainsbury's and seeing if you can pick a pair of these up. The thing I also picked up when I went into Sainsbury's, so the Sainsbury's has like an Argos in it. I know a lot of them do now. Like, I don't think there's like standalone Argos. I think they're all in Sainsbury's. I picked up the Argos catalogue. I mean, look how thin it is for a start. Like, if you're my age, I mean, if you're a lot younger, then you might not actually remember this period of time. But when I was a kid, you used to get the Argos catalogue, you'd circle in it what you want, and then you would give it back to your parents. And I used to circle the maddest stuff. Like, I remember circling bunk beds. Like, do you remember you used to have, I want to see if I can find a picture. Do you remember they used to have like the bunk bed and then underneath it'd be like a desk? I would be like, that's what I want for Christmas. And it'd be like £300-400. And I'm pretty sure my mum would be like, what do you need a desk for? Like, I never got them because it was literally pointless. But that's the kind of stuff that I used to circle. And I remember going to like the jewellery section. I don't know if anybody else ever remembers, but I used to have like the gold necklace with a teddy bear on, and it had like little like fake rubies as the eyes and little diamonds and stuff. That kind of jewellery I always used to circle. But yeah, I picked one of these up. I don't know if I'll actually end up getting anything out of it, but I just thought it might be a really nice thing to just sit and look at through the Argos catalogue, basically. It is presented a lot nicer now, to be fair. Like, I don't remember it looking like this type of thing. If you remember, it was just like all the products, and then it had like a, you know, the numbers next to it and the prices and stuff. So I'm very excited to look through them actually. and see if there's anything in there either for myself or some gifts, and have a proper look at that. I also picked up some tights from Primark. These are the super cozy tights. These were £3.50. They didn't really have a lot in Primark, to be honest. I did have a little walk around and look for some bits for like presents and stuff, but I didn't really find much. They did have quite a lot of Christmas home stuff, if anyone's looking for that kind of thing. If you watch my channel for a while, then you might remember that back in March I actually moved back into my family home because my electricity bill was ridiculous. Like, it was shocking, and I could no longer afford to live alone. So I actually moved back, and I genuinely thought that I would be long gone by now, but it's looking very likely I'm going to be here for Christmas. Things have just not quite gone to plan. I will talk about that in another video because I do want this to be a lot more Christmas centred. I am a little bit gutted, to be honest, that I don't get to do the Christmas home decor shopping. I mean, it's going to save me a lot of money, so I suppose I shouldn't complain too much, but I do see a lot of things that I'm like, oh, I wish I could get that, like things for the table or things for like how to decorate a tree. Obviously it's my parents' home and my mum tends to like sort all of that stuff in the house. Obviously I'll be helping. We always decorate their Christmas tree together anyway. I did find that a little bit hard today, to be honest, that I was just like, I just wish I could go into like that home section and pick up loads of the bits that I'd seen, but it would literally be a waste because I'm not going to be in my own place before Christmas, unfortunately. So it's something that I can look forward to next Christmas. I'm trying not to like dwell too much on it, to be honest, but I do find it tough sometimes, like not being able to do certain things. But yeah, so there is a lot of nice things in there is my point, really. I just wanted to explain the reason why you probably won't see any like home Christmas shopping on my channel this year. The other thing that I've actually started doing already for Christmas is making myself a Christmas budget. So I find that it's a lot easier to stick to if I set a budget early on and know exactly how much I want to be spending on each person, especially because me and my partner, we will split the cost of certain presents, so like family presents and stuff. So I just find it a lot easier to be able to make a little plan, and then I know the budget and the range that I'm trying to like work within. So I did actually make my budget the other day. So the way that I do it is I literally just set up, I just put everybody's name down, how much I want to spend in total on them, and then if it's something that I'm going to be splitting with my partner, then I will split them off, like to say how much it's actually going to cost us each. That way I can let him know as well and see if he's happy with it, and before I start looking at certain things, then I know how much I'm wanting to spend. I think it also helps with overspending as well. I am definitely my love language is like, I would say acts of service, but also like giving gifts. Like, I get so much joy out of watching other people open gifts that I've picked out for them, and I really appreciate like very thoughtful gifts in return as well. I just find it so much more like warming and comforting at Christmas, just getting something that somebody's spent their time picking out for you, which is something that I just really enjoy. And like I said, I love the look on other people's faces when they finally get to see them. So I think that that sort of brings something out in me though that makes me want to buy a lot of things for other people and probably spend a little too much. So this year I'm trying to focus on really more thoughtful gifts, like really well picked out things, which is another reason why I've been wanting to start so early and have a look at things. And especially like I find that the earlier you start, the more likely you are to benefit from offers as well, because I think closer to Christmas it's less likely that you're going to get things discounted because they know that people are obviously going to be shopping for those kind of things. So I think that it's better to try and get that in early and be able to benefit from those types of discounts. So I found that having this list now makes me realise that I can actually start to look. I sometimes look online, but I do really like going out and shopping in person for things. I find that it's a lot more enjoyable than just sort of having things turn up at the house, although there obviously are benefits to being able to shop online where you can get discount codes or you can use like top cashback, which is another thing that I wanted to mention in this video as well, and just sort of say that make sure you're using those kind of cashback sites, especially if you're purchasing something expensive. It's something that I've been able to earn quite a lot of money back from my purchases on. I think since I joined, I've probably, my cashback amount is anywhere between £500 and £600 in the last few years, which obviously is not an amount to be snubbed, to be honest. Like, it's quite a lot of money. It does add up over time. I always use it for things like insurance or taking out contracts, anything that's like a big purchase. I always go on there to check and see if there is anything there. If you're not already a member of Top Cashback, I'll leave a little link down below as well so you can join. But I just think it's so worth, especially if you're buying things like, say you was buying someone an Xbox, I don't know, or a laptop, whatever it is, going on there, sometimes you might only get 1 or 2%, but that's on everything that you buy, so it does soon add up. And there are a lot of websites on there. I think it's quite rare actually that I found a popular website anyway that you don't get cash back from. I'm just so excited to be finally starting my Christmas shopping and getting things like all ready. I'm not gonna lie, the Christmas pudding bedding is probably gonna go on this week. I am doing a Halloween get together on Sunday, so I think I'll probably be filming that, so it's probably gonna not make a lot of sense that this video is gonna go out before then. But I just love everything seasonal, to be honest. That once that Halloween get together is done on Sunday, Halloween will be like, it's like bye for me. Like, November is Christmas to me. I've got loads of things planned over the next sort of, well, up until Christmas. I'm going to be visiting Bent's Garden Centre in the next couple of weeks. They've just put all of their Christmas decorations out, and they've got like a big food court thing with like food stalls and stuff outside. I did actually go last year with my mum and my friend as well, and it was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed it, and I am going to try and get booked on some form of Christmas train this year as well. I did do the Christmas train last year, so I'm going to see if there's something similar to that I can do again. That's the end of this video. I know it's a little bit of a odd random video, but it's kind of, I suppose, a bit like a haul and a little bit of a chit chat of getting ready for Christmas. I did wonder if I needed to like make it any longer, but I feel like it's done what I needed to. I just wanted to sit and talk about Christmas, to be honest, and I hope you've enjoyed sitting watching me talk about Christmas. There'll be many more videos like this to come, but thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you here again very soon. Bye.